Is this on? Okay, good afternoon. Could I have everyone's attention, please? Is everyone ready to celebrate? My name is Dan Baum. I'm Executive Director of Strategic Communications at Arundel Community College. We just have a few announcements before we begin the ceremony. Please note the locations of exits. Okay. Please make note, in case of emergency, please walk to the nearest exit and follow the usher's directions. Also, access to the exits must be kept clear at all times. The fire code prohibits the blocking of aisles at any time during the ceremony, so we ask that you please remain in your seats and away from the aisles. Please know that photos are being taken by the college, so smile, you might be on camera, and will be available to you, and a recording of the ceremony will also be available for you to share. College staff, you may have noticed, are wearing lovely teal scarves and ties, and they are here to guide and provide any assistance you may need. Today's ceremony is a celebration of all of our students, from students who walk across the stage at the beginning to those who walk across at the end. With that in mind, we appreciate everyone's participation throughout the entire duration of the ceremony. At this time, we ask that you please silence or turn off your cell phones as we begin the ceremony. The commencement procession will be led by Dr. Amy Allen Chabot, who was selected by the college's academic leadership at this year's Faculty Grand Marshal. The selection to lead the procession as the Faculty Grand Marshal is a distinction bestowed upon a senior faculty member in recognition of their many years of active and dedicated service and leadership to the college. Dr. Allen Chabot fits that description well. She is highly regarded by her students and colleagues for her teaching, collaboration, and commitment to student success. Dr. Allen Chabot is retiring from AACC this year, sadly, after 24 years of dedicated service to the college community. The mace, not pepper spray, it's totally different. What she is carrying is called a mace and symbolizes the college's governing authority and is used for ceremonial occasions. The Grand Marshal is followed by the college president, Dr. Dawn Lindsay, members of the Board of Trustees, and the platform party. Leading the student processional are student marshals who are graduating with the highest academic records. The faculty processional is led by the faculty marshals, Assistant Professor Mathematics Jen Birdsell, and Professor Homeland Security and Criminal Justice Institute, Adil Kayumi, Esquire. So, that's the order of the processional. Once complete, we will begin the official program. Please be aware that the seating of the faculty may take a little extra time as they are seated on the second level. They paid extra for those balcony seats, so we want to make sure they have plenty of time to be seated properly. Those are the announcements, so at this time, we invite the processional to enter to begin the ceremony. We have so many outstanding graduates today, and we love hearing your stories. Some of our guests may have seen a few of the students featured on various screens this morning or this afternoon and prior to today's ceremony. We want to share now with everyone a few of these different student perspectives.
I've always been scared to take risks, and I got to a point in life where I'm just like, stop being scared. Your college years can be among the best of your life. Try something new, and let's just get out there and just keep going. There's no one else out there that's gonna push you if you're not gonna push yourself.
Being an older student, I knew I was gonna have a little bit of struggle, but what brought me back was I had an interview and they said the only thing you're missing is formal education. Then I thought about it and I was like, well, I can get my associates and then I can transfer to University of Maryland Global Campus and work towards a bachelor's.
I'm just proud of being able to get through the troubles of the pandemic and just starting again. I had a really hard time, and I would just love to show people how great AACC is because I've gotten a lot of support and I'll be transferring this spring.
Here at AACC, every single teacher and every single student I meet along the way, I've learned something from. Honestly, I felt like I fit in, like I belonged, and I was like, oh, is this what college is supposed to feel like? It's getting involved and it's redefining yourself, as the college says.
I'd heard only good things about AACC. It was a beautiful campus and an incredibly accepting environment. I feel most grateful for the connections that I've made. I've met so many people. I felt like it was the right fit for me.
Some of the students featured today are graduating. Any of them here at this ceremony? Wave? Stand, maybe? Thank you and congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce AACC's Provost and Vice President for Learning, Dr. Tanya Milner.
Welcome to Arundel Community College's commencement for the class of 2024. At this time, I am pleased to invite three of our graduates and AACC Chamber Singers members, Jeremiah Goodman, Will Keithy, and Amy Phillips, to the celebration stage to sing the national anthem. Okay, there we go. We ask that you please join us in recognizing the presentation of the colors by the Arundel Community College Color Guard.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star
Please be seated. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of Arundel Community College, Dr. Dawn Lindsay.
Good afternoon. I also want to extend my welcome to Arundel Community College's commencement ceremony and celebration for our students, the class of 2024, their successes and their accomplishments. Thank you, class of 2024, for trusting your educational experience to Arundel Community College and selecting us to be part of your educational journey. Today, we celebrate you. We believe the key to your success, and something we take great pride in, is our exceptional faculty and staff. In addition to their professional expertise, they demonstrate the values of the college: community and relationships, opportunity, positivity, innovation and creativity, and equity and inclusion. I would like to acknowledge and thank the faculty and staff who take the time to get to know their students, who notice when a student is struggling, who provides words of encouragement when they're needed, and to celebrate successes as they occur. Engagement matters. At this time, I would like to ask our faculty and staff to please either raise your hand or stand so we can recognize you and thank you for the amazing work you do for our students. So if you could please stand. Thank you. I would also like to thank the members of our Board of Trustees, whom I will introduce shortly, for their time and their commitment, what they give to this college, and for the support of AACC so we can fulfill our mission. As we honor your achievements today, let me recognize some of the many advantages you have gained as you have worked towards your educational and professional goals at AACC. The college educates a very diverse community, which has given you different types of learning opportunities and offering different points of perspectives to engage in dialogue and conversation. Your academic experience involves learning how to examine issues critically, to participate in analytical debate, to explore diverse opinions, thoughts, and ideas that may have sometimes challenged you, but you are part of the discussion. You've learned the value of honesty and teamwork, having a strong work ethic, being flexible, reliable, accountable, improving and developing your interpersonal skills, and taking initiative. These attributes will not be found on your course syllabus, but they are clearly part of the curriculum and your experience at our college. You should be proud of your quality education from a leader college of distinction, an institution that is nationally ranked and recognized for having a dynamic community of faculty and staff that make a difference for our students, the local community, and the state of Maryland. You've invested in yourself, overcoming personal challenges and difficulties to prepare yourself to be successful in both your professional and your personal lives. And remember, you are now lifelong learners, so we look forward to seeing you back at the college for both professional and personal development. You are always welcome to come back. And now I'm going to stop and introduce our platform guest. I'm going to start over here on the right, first row. I'm going to introduce the first row. They will stand up and then sit down. Then I will introduce the back row. I ask that we hold our applause until I can get everybody introduced. Sitting to my furthest right is Delegate Gary Simons, District 12B, who loves us so much, he was with us this morning. Senator Clarence Lamb, District 12. Dr. Richard Kralovic, our Vice President for Information and Instructional Technology. Dr. Felicia Patterson, our Vice President for Learner Support Services. Dr. Tanya Milner, Provost and Vice President for Learning. Dr. Nadine Chang, Vice Chair, Board of Trustees. Dr. James Johnson, Jr., Board of Trustees. Sandra Moore, Board of Trustees. And in our second row, Dr. Amy Allen Jabot, Karen Cook, Dean for Business and Law, Sandra Jones, Dean for School of Continuing Education and Workforce Development, Dr. Alicia Morris, Dean for School of Liberal Arts, Professor Richard Hardesty, our faculty speaker, Johanna Coleman, valedictorian, Zach Buster Johnson, President for our Student Government Association, Dr. Tina Smith, Associate Vice President for Learning and Academic Affairs, Dr. Tiffany Boykin, our General Counsel, and Nancy Baer, our Registrar. If you could please thank me now, with all our guests, for their support and their willingness to be with us. So now we move into a less serious part of my conversation and something I think we all enjoy. It'll be the last official task I'll ask of you before the end of the evening. I would like all students who are 22 or younger to please stand or raise your hands. 22 or under. We had several high school students that were graduating from us prior to graduating from their high school next week. So we've definitely got an interesting crowd, so thank you very much. You can be seated. Okay, students who are 23 or older, please stand. How about students that are 35 or older? Please stand. How about 50 or older? Please stand. All right, I'm afraid to ask, but I'll say 60 and older. Anybody? There you go. We are the community's college. We are here to educate everybody who's interested in attaining an education. How about students who are in the military, past or present? Military students. Thank you for your service. How about students who came to AAC directly from high school or currently are in high school or earning an award today? Students who are first-generation college students in their family, first-generational students. Students who worked a full-time while attending classes, full-time workers. Students who worked one or more part-time jobs, Students pursuing a bachelor degree, your bachelor's degree, stand up. And finally, students who are currently looking for employment, please stand. I'm doing this for a reason. We have a lot of employers in the audience, and here is your workforce. We also know that you did not complete this journey on your own. At this time, I would like to ask the parents, grandparents, spouses, and partners of our students who are here to please stand and stay standing. So if you could please stand. Wow. Stay standing. Children, grandchildren, and extended families, please stand. Join the group. And friends of our graduates to stand and wave their hand. Friends. To the class of 2024, I would like for you to now stand up and turn around and face the back of the room for a second. And thank those who have supported you and celebrated with you as you achieve this major milestone. Please give your families and your friends a round of applause. You may be seated. Thank you. It is now my pleasure and privilege to introduce the Vice Chair of the Arundel Community College Board of Trustees, Dr. Nadine Chen.
It is my pleasure to announce the honors and awards for the graduating class of 2024. First, I would like to recognize the student marshals who have earned high academic honors. If you are attending the ceremony, I invite you to stand or raise your hand and then be seated. Shannon Bokey. Lori Boucher. Nathaniel Campion. Elena Conley. Hannah Tatiana Fleming. Heather Hammer. Zoe A. Price. Jason Reichard. Leslie Rhodes. Rosalie Riley. Congratulations to all of you on your outstanding academic achievements. Thank you. I am also pleased to announce that in addition to these students, 703 students are graduating with honors. 279 associate degree recipients will graduate summa cum laude with GPAs of 3.8 to 4.0. 196 associate degree recipients will graduate magna cum laude with GPAs of 3.6 to 3.79. 228 associate degree recipients will graduate cum laude with GPAs of 3.4 to 3.59. Now it is my pleasure to ask Dr. Felicia Patterson, Vice President for Learner Support Services, to introduce the valedictorian.
It is my honor to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2024, Johanna L. Coleman. Johanna earned a certificate and Associate of Applied Science degree in Addiction Counseling, a certificate and Associate of Applied Science degree in Human Services, and Associate of Arts degree in Arts and Sciences Transfer Psychology. As recognition of Johanna's academic achievement and the high honor of representing the graduates as a valedictorian, President Dr. Dawn Lindsay will confer the valedictorian medallion, and she will receive her award after her remarks. Please join me in congratulating Johanna as we invite her to present the valedictorian address.
Thank you, Vice President Patterson, for the most gracious introduction. I'd like to thank Dr. Lindsay, Board of Trustees, proud parents, family, and friends. I thank God for allowing me to be here. Thank you to my wonderful husband, Dwayne Mirey, who is my cheerleader, and to my niece Isabella, and to all my family in Colombia and here in the U.S., and to my pastor, Dr. Reverend Timothy Weiss, and his family. And thank you all, my awesome professors and mentors, including Professor Jane Elking, Dr. Raven, Professor Sarah Mainsler, Dr. Connors, Dr. Williams, Ms. Wally, and Dr. Kelly. This is truly an amazing honor to stand before you with my heart full of joy for all my fellow graduates. Thank you all. From fear to fuel to flame. Be grateful for where you came from. My name is Johanna Coleman. formerly Johanna Guenaga Torres, an immigrant from Colombia, South America. I moved to the US in 2016 on my K-1 visa to get married and pursue my educational goals. Yes, the one that gives you only 90 days to get married. I know I wasn't in that show. I arrived with a suitcase of fears and sadness and another fuel of happiness, faith, and hope, having the certainty that God had brought me here not only to marry the love of my life, but to walk in His perfect plan. Things were difficult, but some things helped me during my time here at AACC. The support and love of my husband, my family, and my church, and the determination to stay focused on my goal and my faith in my sweet Lord and Savior Jesus. Be proud of what you have achieved. When I enrolled in English second language classes at AACC Glen Burnie Center, I was afraid to speak up. Even when I knew the answers, I didn't want to make mistakes or feel embarrassed. And now, here I am. I'm the valedictorian. Yes. I still make mistakes, as you have noticed. And sometimes I can't even remember a word in English or in Spanish. Those who have learned a new language know what I'm talking about. No matter what, I won't allow my fears to hold me back. With the encouragement of my husband and Professor Jane Elkin, I moved out of her classes to continue my studies to earn a degree. I started with the Bridge to Success program, where Ms. Wally and awesome professors, including Melissa Sportlock and Dr. Williams and Professor Sarah, helped me to navigate the complexity of identity and belonging. Later, I enrolled in credit classes and my world opened with the help of the resources that AACC had available for people like me, such as the Student Achievement and Success Program and the Writing Center, where Dr. Raven patiently, really patiently, helped me. I embraced my unique perspective and asserted my worth in the middle of adversity. Despite the initial sense of displacement and the cultural adjustments, I redefined myself. I'm still Johanna, a Christian Colombian woman whose belief and culture shaped the way that she faced challenges. But now I see the world different. I learned to love myself and others more, despite our difference, even the ones who don't like me. I remember someone told me that I was too old and my major was too easy to successfully complete my biology class. But I used that as fuel, not only to prove that person wrong, but to prove myself that I can accomplish anything I put my heart into. Don't let your fears paralyze you. Do it. Do it even if your legs are shaking like mine are right now. As Frederick Douglass said, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Have faith. I remember the many nights when my assignments were so difficult, or when I had to read so many chapters to write a paper or to take an exam. My Lord Jesus used these moments to show His power, or I could feel His presence calming my mind. I was planning to tell you that whatever you believe in, use it. But I cannot testify about something that I haven't experienced. I only can testify about what I have lived myself. I can tell you about the only one who strengthened me and whose grace is sufficient. I can tell you about Jesus. Live a life of service. I am working hard to prepare myself to help make this society a better place to live. I want to work in a social work to provide service and to support to the community by advocating for and developing plans to help serve children, the elderly, Blacks, Latinos, immigrants, and every individual in need that God puts in my path. What I have received here at AACC, I cannot keep it to myself. I want to give back to our community. What have you learned here at AACC? Think about it. How can you use it for the good of others? Whatever we have learned at AACC and in life, we have learned it to share with others, not just to earn money, which is good, but to live a life of joy through doing for others. In conclusion, to my fellow graduates, as we move onto the next stage of our journey, let us go with a purpose to improve our world. The ingredients that we add to that melting pot with our difference can only enhance all who inhabit this planet. The world is waiting and in need for our ideas, our talents, and our hard work. I challenge you all and myself to dream big and never let our circumstances extinguish our flames. This is the finish line for this chapter of our life, but for our new ones, there are gonna be moments when people may think that you are too old or too young, or your background or your family history is not the perfect one. No matter what, keep pushing and work hard, and remember to stay focused on your end goal. Do not let anyone to put you in a box. Have faith, surround yourself with people who love you and always are willing to be your cheerleader. And please, live a life of service. Thank you.
Love you, Mom!
It is now my pleasure to introduce our faculty speaker, Richard Hardesty, Assistant Professor of History, who was selected by the students to receive the Excellence in Teaching Award. This award recognizes a faculty member who provides opportunities for student communications, demonstrates interest and enthusiasm in their teaching and learning practices, engages students to become more active listeners, and challenges students to increase their knowledge and skills and apply them to real-world applications, as well as create a sense of community that contributes to the college's educational, social, and cultural life, as well as the service of our community. Professor Hardesty is an inspiring teacher, admired by his students. I will share with you, as I shared with the group earlier this morning, we used to bring in outside speakers for our guest speaker and to talk to our students. And our students came to us and said they were interested in seeing if they could honor faculty in some direction. And this really was the goal of the students, was to come up with a program that could honor the faculty that they interact with. And I'm sure every person who's a faculty member up there knows and feels that the appreciation of one of their students is the best gift that anybody can give. And with that, I'm going to ask Dr. Hardesty to please come to the mic. There you are.
Thank you, President Lindsay, for your gracious introduction. I'm incredibly grateful to the students who voted me as a recipient of the 2024 Teaching Excellence Award. I am honored by your support and recognition. President Lindsay, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. As I walk to the podium, I feel a sense of nostalgia and gratitude that I have this opportunity to stand before you today. 25 years ago, I stood on a similar stage overlooking a sea of graduates and their loved ones. My heart was filled with excitement at what we had accomplished, with a touch of anticipation and apprehension at the new journey that awaited. As the valedictorian of Arundel Community College's class of 1999, I had the privilege of addressing my peers, offering words of encouragement and hope as we ventured forth unto an unknown future. I had no idea at that time that I would one day return to AACC as a faculty member, let alone have this humbling opportunity to speak today and share in this momentous occasion with all of you. Some people argue you can't go home again, a saying immortalized by the renowned American author Thomas Wolfe. However, I am reminded of a different saying by a different author. Wendy Wonder once wrote, quote, "The magic thing about home is that it feels good to leave, and it feels even better to come back." These words resonate deeply because they convey the excitement of traveling out into the world to experience new horizons, visit new places, meet new people, and embrace new opportunities. Yet at the same time, Wonder's words also reveal a sense of revitalization upon one's return, the ability to take the lessons we have learned to enrich the people and the places that help define who we are. These lessons I share today have been shaped by years of flashy failures, disheartening disappointments, and terrific triumphs. As many of you know, the triumphs cannot be possible without weathering the storm of failures and disappointments. Here I learned a valuable lesson early on from the greatest third baseman in baseball history, my hero, Brooks Robinson. He once said, quote, "Associate with those who help you believe in yourself. Facing setbacks or obstacles on your journey is inevitable, but having a strong support system can make all the difference in how you navigate these challenges. They create an environment where discouragement is replaced with encouragement, self-doubt is replaced with self-assurance, and impossibilities are replaced with possibilities." I look back on my life grateful for those people who facilitated a positive environment. My mother, my beautiful mother, my biggest supporter, stood by me throughout it all. She often told me to cut the crap when I expressed self-doubt, but more than that, she made me believe that anything was possible. As a child growing up, I was diagnosed with attention deficit disorder. Many teachers at the time refused to accept ADD and saw it as nothing more as just another excuse for those students who refused to pay attention in class. One teacher told my mother I should not worry about college because, simply put, I was not college material. I was too off the wall. My mother refused to believe that, but she made sure that I did not believe that as well. Equally important, I had the great fortune of having a great teacher in Mrs. Lorraine Murray who found ways to build and reinforce my self-confidence. I became the first member of my family to earn a college degree and the first member of my family to earn a PhD. Now you're making me blush. Not bad for somebody who is not college material. I stand before you today because of these important people. And you too are here today celebrating your tremendous accomplishment in large measure because you had a tremendous support network of family, friends, mentors, and loved ones who helped you believe in yourself. Support networks also lay the foundation for another valuable trait, adaptability. Believing in yourself can only take a person so far. They must still overcome the obstacles that lay in wait. Each obstacle represents a formidable brick wall waiting to be conquered. As the late American educator Randy Pausch eloquently highlighted, these walls serve as a litmus test, gauging our determination and our passion. It is about seizing what you rightfully deserve, yet it demands conquering and triumphing over every obstacle obstructing your path. If initial attempts fail, it is a call to adapt, to figure out what went wrong, and to chart a new course forward. Adaptability is not just a skill, it is the cornerstone to future success. Each one of you possesses the remarkable ability to adapt, a trait that sets the extraordinary apart from the ordinary. Your journey to this moment has been anything but leisurely. It has been a journey fraught with challenges, hurdles, and setbacks. Yet, in the face of such adversity, you did not falter. Instead, you rose above, forging your own path when the road ahead seemed impassable. These are not just skills, they are the hallmark of true champions and the very fabric of success itself. Lastly, please take the time to enjoy this moment and savor every moment that fills your heart with joy. Life can be a complicated journey where fleeting moments of elation are linked with moments of pain. Embrace your successes and embrace those things that make you happy, as these are the moments that bring vibrancy to our lives. In the final analysis, we are all mortal. Life is too short not to enjoy our successes and those things that bring us joy. One final thing before I leave you. The great thing about college is something Randy Pausch called head fake learning. You take a class where, in the process of learning the subject matter, you also learn other valuable skills. For example, in history, we learn about people, places, and events of the past and how they shape our present as well as our future. But in doing so, we learn other valuable skills like critical thinking, analysis, and communication. Today's speech is a prime example of head fake learning. My words are not simply a charge encouraging you to take on the world, but lessons to help you lead your lives. But most of all, my words today are not simply aimed at all of you. They are also aimed at my 19-month-old son, Brooks, who is in daycare right now watching this on live stream. And he's probably fallen asleep too, if I know him. He is the light of my life, and with my wife, the very reason why I ultimately returned home. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hardesty, for all that you do to support and encourage our students. And we are so pleased that you could be a special part of the commencement celebration. At this time, President Lindsay and I will now confer the certificates and degrees upon the class of 2024. Approximately 1,650 students will graduate from Arundel Community College today, with 2,206 degrees and certificates, and some students will receive both. The candidates for certificates, please rise. President Lindsay, I present to you the candidates for the certificates and certify that each of them has met the requirements for the certificate established by the faculty, recommended by the registrar, and approved by the Board of Trustees.
Under the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Arundel Community College and the state of Maryland, I hereby proudly confer upon you the certificate with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
The candidates for the Associate of Arts in Teaching, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, and Associate of Science in Engineering degrees, please rise. President Lindsay, I present to you the candidates for these degrees and certify that each of them has met the requirements established by the faculty, recommended by the registrar, and approved by the Board of Trustees.
Under the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Arundel Community College and the State of Maryland, I hereby proudly confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, and Associate of Science in Engineering, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, you may be seated. And now the time has come that we've all been waiting for. Will the graduates please follow the directions of the ushers and come forward to receive your degrees and certificates? Please return to your seats once you have received your degree or certificate. Thank you.
Graduates, when you cross the celebration stage, Dr. Lindsay will hand you your diploma and the photographer will take your picture with the president. Additionally, we will have some AACC faculty and staff assist the president with the presentation as their family members are graduating today. It is a very special day when our faculty and staff are proud parents of graduates as well.
Joanna L. Coleman, summa cum laude and valedictorian. Zach Buster Johnson, summa cum laude. Zoe A. Price, summa cum laude and student marshal. Rosalie Riley, summa cum laude and student marshal. Laurie A. Boucher, summa cum laude and student marshal. Hannah T. Fleming, summa cum laude and student marshal. Shannon G. Boki, summa cum laude and student marshal. Nathan L. Campion, summa cum laude and student marshal. Edlyn Noemi Aguilar, magna cum laude. Jonathan E. Amaya Pacheco, magna cum laude. Camilla Amaya, magna cum laude. Yosef Abuzad. Christina Ahn, cum laude. Samuel Adam Dankwa, summa cum laude. Mariah M. Adams. Kayana A. Peterson, magna cum laude. Caden N. Burton, cum laude. Reginaldo T. Burnaby. Orkoma Bub, summa cum laude. Miriam A. Amores, magna cum laude. Jerry A. Benoit. Eric N. Binnix, magna cum laude. Richard Joseph Banner, Jr. Matthew G. Bacho. Kiara T. Brown, summa cum laude. Catherine J. Bell, summa cum laude. Jessica Bachin, magna cum laude. Ala A. Babaker will also graduate from Chesapeake Science Point. Mena S. Backett, magna cum laude. Portia F. Bridges. Nathan Burton will also graduate from Arundel High School. Zachary J. Button, summa cum laude. Hannah M. Brown. Zachary T. Bucklew. Kershawn Lynette Baker. Jacob M. Beneman. Kendall N. Cribbs will also graduate from Arundel High School. Hunter Stephen Ball. Sarah M. Brookman, cum laude. Jordan M. Bowers, magna cum laude. Michaela K. Blake, cum laude. Stephanie J. Burnside. Jeremy D. Brusso. Jessica Bruton, cum laude. Kathy J. Briggs. Toshiba S. Bennett. Nicholas Burdette Carrico. Aiden T. Counterman, magna cum laude. Ramesa O. Chima. Victoria Covington, magna cum laude. Hannah Joy Chandler, summa cum laude. Brianna M. Carter. Jared Allen Cookson, cum laude. Christian A. Sizek, summa cum laude. Nora Sultan Chaudhry, summa cum laude, and also graduating from Crofton High School. Yashiro Chavez Ferrara, summa cum laude. Lillian James Cross, summa cum laude. Stephanie Cunningham, summa cum laude. Megan L. Cook, cum laude. Ebony N. Cromwell, magna cum laude. Ashley J. Cartungena. Cheyenne Jordan Clavin. Natalia Elizabeth Kayas. Jamie Lynn Donnelly, cum laude. Ryan L. DeLeje, cum laude. John Fitzgerald Darty. Megan Jean Dempsey. Riley William Den. Kristen M. Duval. Timothy S. Davis. Kwok Thing Dong, summa cum laude. Dion Ampin Darko will also graduate from Chesapeake Science Point. Ethan R. Donaldson, cum laude. Gregory Raymond Dorsey, Jr. Hyatt Davison, cum laude. Maya S. Dabagi, magna cum laude. Joseph A. Daigle. Thomas H. Derry. Eric Datcher, Jr., magna cum laude. Emily Dunn, summa cum laude, accompanied by her mother, Jean Dunn, who is an Assistant Director, Instructional Support Center at AACC. Lily Alexandra Gabriela Delgado Ortiz, magna cum laude. Shanice Downey. Wanda S. Finley, cum laude. Scott D. Fees. Zachary James Ford, summa cum laude. Fiona Catherine Enzor, magna cum laude. Jeremiah C. Goodman. Annabelle G. Furton, summa cum laude. Emma Ferris, magna cum laude. Alex C. Elwood, summa cum laude. Odalis R. Escobar Duarte, cum laude. Nicole K. Gibson, summa cum laude. Chloe A. Gray will also graduate from Glen Burnie High School. Amani Renee Gray, summa cum laude. Olivia R. Gazaway, summa cum laude. Geraldine Giordano, summa cum laude. Kelly Samantha Jeffrey. Lauren Michelle Genthner, summa cum laude. Sophia Gumas. Andrew G. Garcia. Ayana R. Gorman, summa cum laude. Marlene DeJean. Donna Lee Fletcher.
Aiden S. Hantz. Julie Elizabeth Harkins, summa cum laude. Haley Marie Herman. Carissa J. Harden. Hope Hanshu, magna cum laude. Tyler Zachary Heru. Megan Marie Henry. Abba Nawab Hers. Christina Colleen Hoffman. Randy T. Hauser, summa cum laude. Evan P. Hansen, cum laude. Ezel Kent. Brandon A. Jackson, cum laude. Alejandra M. Jacobo. Alicia Jenkins will also graduate from Glen Burnie High School. Maria Ann King will also graduate from Glen Burnie High School. William Edward Keithy, cum laude. Danielle N. Kess. Stephen Kana-Pileski, summa cum laude. Jennifer Krieger Dick, magna cum laude. Lorraine Abraham Johnson. Manmeet Kaur. Ezra Antonio Johnson, cum laude. Jessica Kuhlman, summa cum laude, graduating from South River High School. Wayne Johnson, magna cum laude. Mark J. Jones, summa cum laude. Nichelle L. Jacoby. Irene Cabu. Chase Lyons. Jacob S. Lupo, summa cum laude. Marcus A. Lee. Anthony M. Lee. Virginia Elaine Lewis. Kathleen M. Linton, summa cum laude. Christiana Joy Lanning. Tommy L. Lyons. Alicia M. Love, magna cum laude. Aaliyah N. Love, summa cum laude. Trinity Nicole Linton, cum laude. Imanki LaChapelle, magna cum laude, will also graduate from Chesapeake Science Point. Molly L. Long. Diana Angelina Lopez will also graduate from Chesapeake Science Point. Thomas Larson. Sarah Latorre Alvarado. Trina LaBay. Haley Nicole Lunzinski, summa cum laude. Zian Amira Lesor. Trainee Lam Castaneda, cum laude. Emily Ann Leshevsky, summa cum laude. Caleb M. Lewis. Joseph Martin. Rebecca A. Merkel, summa cum laude. Holly Jean Mitchell. Kelly Michelle McBride, summa cum laude. Alexis Nicole Moyer, cum laude. Charles M. Moody, cum laude. Julia Menaye, cum laude. Keisha R. Matthews, cum laude. Risqua S. Musa, magna cum laude. Olivia Grace Mona. Megan Patricia McCloskey. Jenna J. McCloskey. Katrina N. Murphy, summa cum laude. Christian Hunter Murphy, cum laude. Nicholas J. Marston. Angela Elizabeth Morin, cum laude. Okay. Alexandria M. Martinos Ramos. Maya Morgan, magna cum laude. William James Mumford, summa cum laude. Arden E. Miller, summa cum laude. Casey Marshall. Garrett Samuel Murphy. Next, we have a mother and daughter who would like to be recognized together. First, we have Mary Myrie, magna cum laude, and Jasmine Enise Myrie. Robert Joseph Morgan. Amari Morris, summa cum laude. Jimena Y. Morales. Menandrew Mata. Vivian Angela McCrae. Brianna McCrone, summa cum laude. Jada Malloy, summa cum laude. Ruth May Mork. Ian Alexander Luis Middleton. Aviana Vernice Negron. Okay. Jillian E. North, cum laude. Jacqueline Wynn, summa cum laude.
Kiera Ortega. Juaria Okidei. Linda Nkangason. Oluwadeshe Olaniyan will also graduate from Chesapeake Science Point. Georgina Owusu-Forjor, summa cum laude, will also graduate from Chesapeake Science Point. Jamane P. Nelson. Dixon Mongo Kwong. Chidamar Owudiwe. Ashley Nahi Quintanilla. Armani Malia Queen. Robert Todd Patterson III, cum laude. Trent Douglas Palmer. Trey Quarto, summa cum laude. Lisbeth Padilla Ramirez, cum laude. Jacob D. Poquette. Roxanne Perez, magna cum laude. Briggs Phillips, summa cum laude. Travis Michael Peach, magna cum laude. Jayla M. Pope. Abby Michelle Pop, cum laude. Katrina M. Powell. Chanel Pariseau. Julia Pearson, magna cum laude. Ruben Pujols, summa cum laude. Josh Ponce. Christopher John Pipkin. Tara Rutherford, summa cum laude. Carissa Rowland. Erling Ramon Rodriguez Osorto, magna cum laude. Isabella Rothstein. Anne E. Ruff, cum laude. Kai J. Edward Randall. Lorenza Robles Villa. Madeline Avery Raber. Tabitha Ripkin. Eunice Rowdybush, cum laude. Natalie Hernandez Rosales. Andrew Richardson, cum laude. Riley Elizabeth Rivera. Keisha L. Rogers. Paula Ann Smith. Allison M. Stringfield. John Trent Schiavone, magna cum laude. Jessica A. Sachs, summa cum laude. Chloe Smith, cum laude. Lesa Ariana Soto Guerrero Juarez. Addison Elizabeth Sharif, summa cum laude, will also graduate from Glen Burnie High School. Paul Alexander Shenton, cum laude. Joseph Michael Stallings, magna cum laude. Isaiah Keyshawn Spells.
Schneider.
Alex Schneider will also graduate from Chesapeake Science Point. Heather Audrey Soa. Caitlin Nicole Siddle. Colton James Shamer. Ivan Yased Sabio Garzon, magna cum laude. Miriam Angel Spate. Miguel Shelby. Brady Smith. Julia A. Sinks, magna cum laude. Tyler Stover. Sarah Catherine Strutz. April Saffron. Ethan Shipler. Victor J. Solis Oportu. Malia Salas. Mark Shandrowski. Jack Mason Susky. Alexandra Shakantala Strong Burris. Camille Nina Viestras. Savannah Marie Voigthofer, magna cum laude. Sarah Michelle Underwood, cum laude. Cameron Taylor. Amanda Tasker, cum laude. Inkobe Turner, summa cum laude. Roberto Trinidad, also graduating from Glen Burnie High School. Rachel Tucker, summa cum laude, will also graduate from Chesapeake Science Point. Sean A. Thompson. Kayla Shea Winters. Maxwell J. Wood. Cameron Wiggins, magna cum laude. Alexis Hannah Wagenfer. Maya Monet Williams, magna cum laude. Chase Wingert. Chelsea N. Wagner, cum laude. Edward Whitney. David Hillel Wiseman. Ezekiel Wynn West Johnson. Stephanie Williams, summa cum laude. Tina M. Willis. Courtney Wiest. Denise Elaine Walker. Scott Andrew Worm, summa cum laude. Jeff Wing. Brian Woolwine Jr., cum laude. Keenan L. Waters, cum laude. Felix Wong. Oliver Grayson Young, summa cum laude. Blessing Elon Stepp. Kudia Diop, magna cum laude. Ethan Shipler, magna cum laude.
It is my honor to introduce Zach Buster Johnson, President of the Student Government Association, who will provide the charge to the graduates. Zach, if you could join me.
Graduates, today, as the pomp and circumstance unfold around us and we soak in the present moment, I want us to look forward to the future, toward all of the things we will accomplish. But also, just for a few moments, I want us to remember the past. When we were younger, people would ask us, what do you want to be when you grow up? And what do you want to do? For some of us, this was yesterday. For others, it was decades ago. But as children, we all looked back at that person with the light of a bright future in our eyes, and we answered. Some of us said we wanted to be a doctor. Others, a teacher. Some perhaps said a professional athlete, or, if you were like me, President of the United States. Although some of us may have changed our direction in life since then, whatever you answered, you most likely said it because you thought it would make you happy or because it would make the world a better place. As life went on, many of us probably began to notice ways things could be better. When we got to our teens, we began to create and voice our own opinions about the world. This is when some of the same people who told us we could be whatever we wanted to be brushed us aside the moment that whatever became something bigger than just providing for ourselves. "You're just a kid, wait until you're older," they said dismissively. If you have experienced this, you know all too well how easy it is to become discouraged. People will say you have stars in your eyes when you really just have the hope of a brighter future. People will call you a rebel for resisting when you really just have the courage to stand up against the status quo. People will tell you that there will never be a perfect world, when in reality, you just believe in a better one. And this isn't just for those of us who've graduated high school in the last 5 years. This goes for everyone who has been told that your goals are too high. This is for everyone who has been told that your head is in the clouds. This is for everyone who has been told that the change this world needs is impossible or too radical. They are wrong. Regardless of the path you have taken here today, regardless of your background, identity, or circumstances, you have already succeeded in proving them wrong. I don't care how many mistakes you made, and I don't care how much money you've made. I care how much impact you have made. And you should too. Whether it's volunteering somewhere, learning something new, or simply being present in the life of someone you care about, you make an impact. The fact that you're here today shows you have succeeded in one of those things. In conclusion, if changing the world seems too big, then I want to let you in on a secret. The thing about the world is that everything around us is the world, and everything is connected. So changing something means changing everything. It can be as simple as showing kindness to another human being. It can be as personal as embodying AACC's motto of redefine yourself. So, if standing up for what you believe makes you a rebel, then wear that label proudly. If people call you too idealistic for believing we can make things better, prove them wrong. If hoping you can change the world means you have stars in your eyes, then may their light guide your way. Regardless of what your mind has been telling you today, you deserve the pomp and circumstance. You have earned this celebration because you have and you will change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach. Always appreciate your enthusiasm and your commentary. Thank you. We are very proud of our graduates for your accomplishments as students, and we are delighted to have you join the alumni community of Arundel Community College. You have devoted your time at AACC to studying diligently and pursuing your educational goals with distinction. We applaud your achievements, and we hope you succeed in all of your future endeavors. Now the moment that makes this real. Graduates, you can now turn your tassel to the left. You now hold the title of Anne Arundel Community College from the perspective of moving forward. Thank you.
Graduates, what a day, what an achievement. And guests, excellent cheering. Well done. You helped make this the celebration it's meant to be. Graduates, one last bit of instruction for you. We ask that you follow the directions of the ushers and volunteers as you exit and wait for your family and friends in the parking lot area. Guests, we ask that you please remain seated during the student recessional, not recession. We want nothing but growth from you. Guests, you will exit the hall from a different exit than the graduates, so please follow the directions of the ushers so that you may meet your graduate outside in the parking lot area. This will ensure a smooth exit for everyone. It gets rather crowded otherwise. And now, I invite our Faculty Grand Marshal, Dr. Amy Allen Chabot, to lead the recessional as this concludes our ceremony. Thank you.